It was supposed to be a quiet day on set, another day of filming the Western movie Rust in the vast deserts of New Mexico. But on October 21st, 2021, the unthinkable happened, an accident that would change Alec Baldwin's life and the entire film industry forever. Alec Baldwin, a seasoned actor with decades in Hollywood, was rehearsing a scene that required him to handle a gun. The weapon, a Colt .45 revolver, was supposed to be a cold gun, meaning it contained no live ammunition. The crew had been assured it was safe. But when Baldwin aimed the gun toward the camera for the scene, it suddenly fired. In an instant, tragedy struck. Cinematographer Helena Hutchins, who was standing behind the camera, was hit. Director Joel Souza, standing nearby, was also injured. Panic spread across the set as crew members rushed to help. Hutchins was airlifted to a hospital in Albuquerque, but sadly, she did not survive. She was just 42 years old, a rising talent, a wife, and a mother. News of the shooting spread like wildfire. How could something like this happen on a movie set? Hollywood had strict safety protocols, and the use of real firearms had long been a topic of concern. But the truth was even more complicated than anyone imagined. Investigations soon revealed a web of confusion and negligence. The armorer, Hannah Gutierrez Reed, was responsible for the weapons on set. The assistant director, Dave Halls, had reportedly handed the gun to Baldwin and announced it was safe. But somehow, a live round had found its way into the chamber, something that should never happen on a film production. Public opinion quickly split. Some believed Alec Baldwin was a victim of a tragic mistake, that he trusted the crew and followed directions. Others argued that, as both actor and one of the producers, he bore responsibility for the conditions on set. The debate grew louder as Baldwin spoke publicly, insisting he never pulled the trigger, that the gun fired on its own. Experts and investigators disagreed, saying the weapon could not discharge without the trigger being pulled. In the months that followed, Baldwin faced intense legal battles. He was charged with involuntary manslaughter, and though the charges were dropped and later refiled, the case became one of the most closely watched legal sagas in Hollywood history. Each update sparked renewed discussions about accountability, safety, and the blurred lines between actor and producer. But beyond the headlines and courtroom drama was a deeper story, one about how fragile trust can be on a movie set. Filmmaking is supposed to be about imagination, illusion, and storytelling. Yet in this case, reality intruded in the worst possible way. Helena Hutchins' death led to major changes in the industry. Productions began re-examining their use of real firearms, with many switching to digital effects or non-functional replicas. It became a wake-up call, a reminder that even in Hollywood, where make-believe rules the screen, safety must always come first. As for Alec Baldwin, the tragedy will forever be part of his legacy. Whether or not the courts find him legally responsible, the emotional weight of that day will never fade. One moment, one gunshot, changed countless lives and left a permanent scar on the heart of Hollywood. And in the end, the question still lingers. How could something meant to entertain end in such real-life heartbreak?